Hey YouTube! Today in this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to make candy fishtail cuffs! Yeah! So, I'll be showing you step by step how to make candy fishtails. Let's get started! Okay, so first things first, you're going to want to pick what colors you're going to do your fishtail. So I'm going to do mine red, black, and white. And so to make the fishtail, we're going to need 3 separate parts, which is each one of the colors. So like you can tell on this one, I took it apart a bit. There's 3 different loops, and these are all different loops, so I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so what you're going to do first is get your string. I just used plastic stretch cord. You're going to get about an arm's length, or whatever you feel comfortable with working with, and then just cut it off. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to make 5 of these loops. So how you make a loop is you take your string, you have both ends, and you're going to put 7 beads on both sides of the string. So I guess it doesn't really matter on the first one because there's no side right now, so you just put 14 beads on the string. Okay, so once you have 14 beads on your string, now this is where you're going to end the first loop. So all you're going to do is take one bead, so one red bead, and you're going to put it on one of the strings. And the string is coming out this way. So now you're going to take your other string and put the string through the bead the opposite way. So it should look like that. And you're just going to pull both sides of the string till it goes down, and then that would be your first loop. So now what you're going to do is you're going to add 7 beads on this string and then 7 beads on your other string. Okay, so once you have 7 beads on each side of your string, you're just going to put it down. And now we're going to do the same thing we did to end this loop, but on this one. So you're going to take one red bead, put it on your string, and the string should be coming out of it this way. And then you're going to take your other string and put it through going the opposite way. Then it should look like this, and then you're just going to pull it through. And then it should look like this. And you have to pull it tight, but at the very end, if it's not quite tight, you can just pull it tight and tie it. That's usually how I do it. And don't worry, if 5 loops isn't big enough to fit your wrist, then just add on more loops. So you're going to do this until you have 5 loops. Okay, so when you're on your last loop, we're just going to do what you have been doing to connect the loop. Just put one bead on your string, going that direction, and then put the other string going the opposite direction, just like that. And you're just going to pull it through nice and tight. Now it should look like this after your 5. So you can tell if you give it slack, it's loose, but then as soon as you pull it, it all tightens right up. So now what you're going to do is you're just going to tie it in a simple knot. Make sure it's nice and tight. And you're probably going to tie it 2 to 3 times. Just to make sure. 2, and then one more time. And then you're just going to cut off your extra string. And then there is one of the pieces to your 3. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take your black and your white, or whatever colors you've chosen to do, and you're going to make 2 more identical to this one. So, do that. Okay, so once you're done making all 3, now this is where we're going to start to braid the fishtail. Okay, so to start, you're going to pick one of your 3 to be like the base one of what you start. So I'm going to just start with my red one. And all you're going to do is you're going to take your black one, and you're just going to put the first loop of the black one over the first loop of the red one. Just like that. And now you're going to take the black one and you're going to put it through the second red loop. Just like that. Then it should look like this. So now the white one, you're going to put the first white loop over the first red loop, just like so. And now if you look at your black and red ones, you can see like the X on your black one. You're never ever going to put the next one through below the X. You're always going to find the little gap above the X. So now we're going to take the white one and put it through that gap between these 2. So right there. And we're just going to pull it through. And then you can see it starting. So now, you're going to take the middle one. So if you put them all together, the black one's the middle one. You're going to put it through this white loop. right here, the second white loop. You're just going to pull it through. And then if you look, the X is down here, the black one, so you're just going to put it through, the red one, through the black loop. Just like that. So now, again, we're going to take the black one, and we're going to put it through the third red loop, just like so. And then we're going to take our white one, and see the black X is here, so you want to go above it, so through this little gap right there. Going to take the white one and put it through that little gap, and then it should look like this. And then again, take the black one, you're going to put it through the third white loop. It's going to put it through, and then the X is through, so you're just going to put it through the loop, the red one. Just like that. So now, again, you're going to take the black one, put it through the fourth red loop, just like that. And then we're going to look, where's our X? And our X is right here, so we're going to put the white one through right here. Oops. Sometimes it's a little tricky. Just like that. And now again, you're going to take your black one, you're going to put it through the fourth white loop. Oops. And then you're going to see the X is over here, so you can just put it through the loop, the red one. Right through. And then you're just going to take the black one, put it through the fifth red loop. And then you're just going to take the white one, and then see the X, put it in there. Right in here. And then you're just going to put the black one through the white one. And ta-da! And as you can tell, it looks a bit like not as pointed down here, but if you flip it over on this side, it looks like that too. Not sure why, it just does that. So now, congratulations, you made your very own fishtail. And how I tie mine together is I just simply tie these two ends together with just a nice little bow of whatever color you choose. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and I hope it helped. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you guys would like to mail me anything or send me letters, I'll put my P.O. box in the description below and I'll always write back and send back. Love you guys. Bye.